Today is the, I think 30th or 39th?
32nd.
32nd?
Yeah, 32nd.
Okay, so today is the 32nd class of Lamrim. Until last class, we have been studying about three Lamrim, so precondition of Lamrim. Since last class, now we actually in the Lamrim. So I mentioned you before. So since and today everybody be very serious student, also serious be practitioner. So because it is just starting the Lamrim point from last class. So now everybody just really think, yes, where I was born, in the previous life and this life, in the future, wherever I will born, it doesn't matter in the lower realm, higher realm, wherever we will born, it's nature of suffering. So first you need to set up the motivation. I must achieve, liberation, or I must achieve Buddhahood. It is very much depend on your ability. You must have one of the motivation. So if you think, I have an ability, I must achieve Buddhahood, then you just, focus for achieving Buddhahood. And if you think, Buddhahood is so difficult for me, I wish to achieve just liberation, then you just focus, achieving liberation. So I really hope after you finish Lamrim, everybody must have a very clear achievement, clear motivation, no any confusion. Otherwise, you spend many hours in Lamrim class. After finish Lamrim class, if there's nothing in your mind, then it's really not good for you. Also, it's not really good for me too. So please, everybody must make a decision. Okay, which one I must achieve. As a Lamrim student, as a Lamrim class, we must focus on achieving Buddhahood. Since today everybody think, I really want to achieve Buddhahood in order to benefit all sentient beings. Then, in order to achieve Buddhahood, what are the more important? There are so many things we have to practice. There are so many things we have to learn. So first important one, we need to find a guru. This is the first, the kind of door. So because without relying on a guru, we cannot have a right instruction. Without having, the right instruction, we don't know how to practice all the paths. We don't know how to achieve Buddhahood. So right now, we are studying about the quality of gurus, guru or gurus. Second, also we need to study the quality of disciples. So why? Because many people meet, most of us everybody have been meeting many gurus, many masters, but we never check the qualities of the guru. Even though when we buy very simple object, right? For example, when we buy like a rice, flour, fruit, we always check, make sure it is fresh, make sure it's not expired, make sure it is organic, right? We check very carefully with the quality of just fruit. So teacher is more important than the piece of fruit. So we must check the quality of guru. Because guru is the very, very important for your practice. So you must think, yes, I must achieve Buddhahood. In order to achieve Buddhahood, I must practice all the Lamrim, all the paths. In order to practice all the paths, I must need instructor who instruct me the paths. So this kind of order. So first we already studied last class. There's 3 headings. Advantages of relying on a spiritual guide. If you rely on a master, spiritual guide, what are the advantages will be? If you're not going to rely on a spiritual guide, a spiritual master, what will be? What are the disadvantages? And after you rely on, after you accept someone as your guru, then you reject the person as your guru, then what will be the consequences are? And after you rely on your master, what you need to do in your thoughts, what you need to do in your physical action for the gurus. So these are 4 advantages of relying on a spiritual guide, disadvantages of not relying on a spiritual guide, or of letting to the devotion lapse, collapse or lapse. The third one, devoting yourself through thought, devoting yourself through deeds. So these 4 headings is very important. So if you have a time, if you have a text of Lamrim Chenmo, so you can read about the qualities of guru. So before you rely on a guru, you must need in your mind, yes, if I rely on a master, I will have a lot of advantages. If I not rely on gurus, I will have a lot of advantages. Then finally you feel, yes, I must find a right guru, the perfect guru I must rely on. After you have this kind of minds, then you're going to search a guru. For example, before you buy laptop, mobile phone, you are doing a lot of research. What kind of mobile phone is good? What kind of computer is good? After you fully conviction about particular phone, then you're going to find the phone where it's selling, right? Same thing, before you find or rely on a master, you must study about the qualities of teacher. As a general teacher, what qualities the teacher must have? As a Dharma teacher, what kinds of qualities must they have? Finally, then you can see, someone has all qualities, then you can accept the person as your gurus. After you accept someone as your guru, then you never ever have kind of, dispatch to the gurus. So important to, study about qualities of the guru. So after you have a full conviction, yes, I must rely on a spiritual guide. So then what are the, advantages? I hope you remember how many, advantages beneficial mentioned in the text. It is an act, right? Act. If you rely on a master, there are so many, beneficials, but most of his act. What are they? Number 1, you will come closer to Buddhahood. Okay, number 1, if you rely on the perfect guru, then you are going to, you will closer to Buddhahood. And also you should not, Buddha who is there, I'm here, and will be closer to the dead Buddhahood. Right now, what we talking about Buddhahood, which is our attainment. We are not talking, Buddha Shakyamuni is there. If I rely on my Guru, I'm going to closer to Buddha Shakyamuni. We are not talking that. But the Buddha, which is you going to achieve yourself in the future. Right now, we have a Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, but we don't have our own attainment Buddha. It will come in the future through your practice. That means you are closer to the Buddha, which is you going to achieve. That's which is you going to become the Buddha, closer to Buddhahood. Number one. And number two, it please the victorious one. So if you rely on a master, all the Buddhas, all the victorious, include Bodhisattvas, really please you. Number second. Number three, demons and bad companies. I mentioned you demons is not referred to the external demons, spirit and ghosts. We are talking about the internal demons, attachment, anger, ignorance, hatred. These are the man's demons. The bad company also, bad company also related to the person who have a lot of negative thoughts. So this is number three. Number four, you will automatically put a stop to all delusion and misdeeds. That's the number four. Right, number four. And number fifth, your insight and realization into the lives and the path will increase. It's number fifth, right? And number six, you will not be deprived of the victorious guide. This is the number six. Number seven, programs. And number eight, some ends. That is I miscount the numbers, 9. So then you must think, if I rely on the perfect gurus, I'm going to have all these beneficials. Then you will closer to Buddha. It has two parts, right? After you rely on Guru, you will be closer to the Buddhahood. It has two. You will come closer to Buddhahood by practicing the instruction he taught you. You will also come closer to Buddhahood by making offering to the Guru and serving him. So him always mention he or she both. Same like a Chinese say ta. The ta can be she, can be he. And Tibetan also says he, not necessarily like a man and both, him. So number one, how you become how you will closer to Buddhahood after you practicing the instruction taught you, because you meet the right Guru give you the right instruction. If you follow the right instruction, then it decreases your negative thoughts, negative deeds. The more you decrease the negative thoughts, then the more you closer to Buddhahood instruction. So second, you will also come closer to Buddhahood by making offering to the Guru and serving him. So this I study about a little bit difficult. The number one is easy, right? And also you must think all the qualities, good qualities, all the qualities which I wish to achieve in my life, everything depends on the gurus. The increase the good qualities, decrease the bad qualities, everything depends on guru. How? Because it is not just enough to have a pure faith towards guru. You have a pure faith, as well as you must apply the instruction. Then you will be closer to Buddhahood. So it mentioned, generally it takes long time to achieve Buddhahood. As well as it takes long time to have all the paths. If you have a pure kind of faith, then everything achieved in a short time, in a lifetime. So number second is a little difficult to understand how I'm going to closer to Buddhahood if I make offering to gurus. How? Because there's a many reasons. Number one, as an ordinary person, we don't have an ability to see the Supreme Nirmakaya, which is, for example, Buddha Shakyamuni. Also, we don't have an ability to see Dharmakaya, not the Supreme Nirmakaya, and is mentioned true. Nirmakaya and Sambhugakaya. Okay? Sambhugakaya. We don't have an ability to see Supreme Nirmakaya and Sambhugakaya. So, all the Buddhas, there's a many reason, all the Buddhas wish, also willing to teach you Dharma, but we don't have an ability to see any Buddhas. Then, all the Buddhas, Buddhas manifest as your Guru. For example, somewhere we cannot see very tiny bacteria. So after we using the microscope, then we are able to see it. We have to use the microscope, right? Yes, microscope. Then we are able to see it. So we don't have an ability to listen the teaching from Nirmanakaya, Sambhugakaya. So after we rely on the Guru, then we have an ability to see, receive the teaching from Buddha. There's two different reasons. One, the perfect Guru manifests as a, perfect Guru manifestation of all the Buddhas. That's why if you make a, offering to the right Guru, that means you are offering to all the Buddhas as well as all the Bodhisattvas. That means you accumulating the lot of merit, just offering simple things to your gurus. Number one. Number second is mentioned in the Tantrayana teaching. I can accept all the Buddha says. I'm going to accept your offering. Through your gurus. So that means even though we try to imagine all the merit field in front of us, we just imagine. We cannot really able to offer to the Buddhas. But in a guru, you have an ability to offer things to the guru. You can see it, you can touch it, you can do everything, so many things. That means for you very easy to offering things to the Guru. And all the Buddhas please to you when you offer things to your Gurus. Then offering mentioned here, so we can offer things to the animals, then human being, then to realizer, solitary realizer, and charvakayas, then bodhisattvas, then Buddha, then Guru. Of course, you can accumulate, even though you offer things to the animals. If you compare offering, animal and human being, you can have a more merit offering to the human being than the animal. Because I'm not sure when you give something to animals, they appreciate your offering or not. Human being, if you give something to someone, they appreciate you, they pray for you, and they have a lot of wishing for you. Also, it accumulates more merit to offering to human being than the animal. Second, if you compare offering to human being and charvakaya and what next, realizer, right? Solitary realizer. Pardika Buddha, Charvaka Buddha and Pardika Buddha. Then you can have a lot merit offering to the Charvaka Buddha and Pardika Buddha than the human being. If you compare, accumulating merit offering Charvakaya Buddha and Pardika Buddha with the Bodhisattvas, then you can accumulate a lot merit offering to the Bodhisattvas than the Pardika and Charvakaya. Because, if you compare, the Pardika Buddha who already achieved liberation, the Bodhisattvas, someone just, fully developed Bodhicitta today. The Bodhisattva is more important than the Charvaka Buddha and Pardika Buddha. Because the new Bodhisattva, just developed today Bodhisattva, Bodhicitta, he is kind of very new, very beginner, of the Bodhisattva path. But he took the big responsibilities for all sentient beings. That means he is a more important merit field than the Charvaka and Pardika Buddha. Compare with Buddha, Bodhisattva and Buddha, then you can have a lot of merit to offering Buddha than the Bodhisattvas. Then compare offering to Guru than the Buddha, you can accumulate a lot of merit offering to the Guru than the Buddhas. So if you offering to your Guru, you're going to accumulate a lot of merit. If you have enough merit, if you have enough positive karma, for you lot easy to practice Dharma. That's why Buddha Shakyamuni said, the people who have enough merit, they can achieve their wish very easily. You can see within your friends or family, somebody put a lot of effort to get something, get a good job, get a good salary, have a good car. They put a lot of effort. They try many different ways, but always they fail to achieve. Somebody put very, very little effort. Everything is come very easily. That means he or she has enough merit to achieve their wish. So for us, in our lifetime, of course, so we just believe for the next life. We have a sort of conviction about next life, but we are still 100% not sure there's a next life or not. But doesn't matter if you prepare now about next life. There's a next life. It's good for you. Even though there's no next life, it's still good because you share your thing with others. That means you make other people happy. That means at least you give happiness to others. think about, in Singapore, if everybody become very bad person, then there's no happiness in Singapore. If everybody share their happiness each other, then Singapore become very happy country within few days. So at least you can share your thing with other. That means you make happy other people. So sharing is very important. Sharing your knowledge, sharing your experience, sharing your material things. Even though you can share everything with others. So that means you must accumulate merit. Doing something for other, offering something to other, whatever, many different ways you can accumulate merit. If you have enough merit, then there's not any you're not going to have any difficulties for your practice. So that's why, offering to your guru, then you're going to closer to Buddhahood. And also you should not think, the Buddhahood is look like in Malaysia. You are in Singapore. You have to go from here to Malaysia. Malaysia is like a Buddha land. Also, we should not think Buddha land is totally separate place than this planet. So this land, this classroom can be samsara, can be Buddhahood, can be Buddha land. For us, this class is samsara. We always feel suffering. We always can see a lot of suffering in this house. The people who achieve Buddhahood in this classroom is the Buddha land for this person. Achieving Buddhahood, you should not think I have to go there, I must achieve. You should not think Buddha land is somewhere I must go over there. No, like this. Wherever you practice, that place, become Buddha land gradually. So Buddha land. Also, you're going to closer Buddhahood. Right? Here, Buddhahood refer to what? The Buddhahood refer to what? Your future Buddha. Your future Buddha means which is you going to be Buddha. Okay? Then, number 3, it please the victorious one. So, it's mentioned in Lamrim Chenmo, in the Great Lamrim. For example, one mother has just a child, one child. The mother who has only one child, she has a very special kind of love towards the child. If the mother has 2, 3, 4, 5 children, of course she has a love for everybody, but not that strong. So is the example, and the mother always wish the child be happy, the child will be good, the child will have a lot of receive a lot of gifts, have a lot of good education. At that moment, if somebody give very nice gift to the child, but the person give gift to the child, the mother is so happy. When the child learns something in school, but actually the children get education, mother is so happy, right? Because she has a very, very kind of, unmatchable love towards the child. So all the Buddhas, all the Bodhisattvas has a very, unmatchable compassion towards us. Compassion, loves. Then, when you do some little good thing, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas really please you. Oh, really great. He or she does good thing today. So, so when you have a kind of very short devotion to your guru, all the Buddhas, all the Bodhisattvas really please you. Because that means you are kind of leading a light for your future Buddha. So notice here said, the Buddha of the 10 directions are willing to teach you Dharma, but you are not even fortunate enough to see Supreme Nirmakaya, let alone the Sambhogakaya, because they appear only to ordinary being with pure karma. So I hope you remember the differences between Nirmanakaya and Supreme Nirmakaya, right? The Supreme Nirmakaya meaning here is a reincarnation of the Buddha. Is a reincarnation of the Buddha. Also, it carries the 12 deeds. 12 deeds. Okay. For example, Buddha Shakyamuni, he is the Supreme Nirmakaya because he did, the 12 deeds in India. So the Nirmanakaya who kind of who carries the 12 deeds of the Buddha, that's been the Nirmanakaya, the reincarnation of the Buddha is the Supreme Nirmakaya. Also, because when we hear, he or she is the reincarnation of so and so, you should not think these are the really kind of Supreme Nirmakaya. Okay, because you can see, in Tibetan societies, we have many Rinpoches. Oh, he or he is the reincarnation of that, she is the reincarnation. So many Rinpoches. They are Rinpoche. They are not like a Nirmanakaya, no Supreme Nirmakaya. They are just reincarnation. You can be reincarnation of the previous, some master. Someone be reincarnation, nothing really special. You should not think, oh, he or she is very special because of reincarnation of this guru, that master, that guru. So if you find somebody has a, who has the 10 qualities, then you must respect. You must, pay a lot of respect as a guru. Even though you know he or she is the reincarnation, but he or she doesn't have any, doesn't have the 10 qualities, you shouldn't accept he or she is as a guru. So, when you practice path, when you have a pure faith towards the master or guru, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas really please you. Okay, so Supreme Nirmakaya. The next one, Sambhogakaya. Do you know the meaning of Sambhogakaya? Sambhogakaya. Okay. So generally there's a 4 kaya. Sambhogakaya, Nirmakaya, Rupakaya, Dharmakaya. Okay, Dharmakayas. So let's think about this way. Right now, just imagine we are really high practitioner. So we reach the last, the bhumi, which is the 10th bhumi. There's a 10, 1, 2, 3, is the last one, 10th. And after 10 bhumi, next second, you become a Buddha through practicing bodhicitta, become a Buddha. That moment, you manifest as a Sambhogakaya. Sambhogakaya meaning, look like, there's a kind of like a crown. Ordinary people cannot see the Sambhogakaya. Even though the very high practitioner of Bodhisattvas, they cannot see. The first time when you become Buddha, you become, kind of Sambhogakaya. Sambhogakaya. After you become Sambhogakaya, then you reincarnate many reincarnation to other. This is then Nirmanakaya. So that's why Buddha Shakyamuni appeared as a Nirmanakaya. So if sometimes we have a doubt. For example, we know someone is very ordinary people, After study a few years, 10 or 20 years, and then he or she become a guru. It's so difficult, we have to accept he or she as a Buddha. Because we know, he or she is not a Buddha. But if you able to think, he or she is look like Buddha, it's okay. He or she is look like a Buddha because he or she has all these qualities. And he or she can give me right instruction. That means he or she like a Buddha. He or she like a Buddha Shakyamuni. So you must think, the Guru is like a Buddha. So we must think, so everybody has our root guru, everybody has a guru. We must think the guru is, or the guru are, manifestation of all the Buddhas. They manifest as a very ordinary person. So next we say, when you properly rely on a holy spiritual guide, you will soon be liberated from second existence. Like mother seeing her child receive help, all the victorious bliss to the deep of their heart. So, the mother, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are look like mother. You are look like a child of a mother. When the child receives a help from someone, the mother is so happy, so pleased. Same when you start to practice path, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas really pleased to you. So the next one here, you can see, if you do not rely properly on your guru, you will not please the Buddhas, no matter how many offerings you make to them. It's very nice, analogy. So mother has a very special love for a child. If you always bully, you really dislike the child. Even though you bring a lot of gift to the mother won't be happy, right? Mother not going to be happy because mother wish, he or she must really give her love to the child rather than the mother. Same, even though you don't have a pure kind of faith, believe in your guru. Even though you offer a lot of things to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, they won't be pleased to your offering. They wish that she must have a pure faith to the Guru. All the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas wish you must properly rely on the Guru. So if you properly rely on the Guru, and all the Buddha Bodhisattvas are very pleased to you, then they are very happy about your offering, because you have very pure faith towards the Gurus or Guru. So he said, if you do not rely properly on your Guru, you will not please the Buddhas, no matter how many offerings you make to them. The fifth Dalai Lama quoted the following: I will abide in the bodies of people having this qualification, and thus other accomplished beings accept your offering and are pleased. Your monastic is purifying of karmic abjuration. It's I think same explanation here. So here, So I will abide in the bodies of the people having the qualification. That means all the Buddhas, Bodhisattva kind of enter in the Guru, and they accept the offering through the Gurus. Your offering, please. The next one, you will not be disturbed by demons or bad companies. Also, when you, of course, as ordinary people in our life, we have a lot of difficulties. We face in the future, we are facing now, we will face in the future. So for us, when we face kind of difficulties, we always remember the protector, Dharma protector, so and so. For us, when you face difficulty, first you remember your Guru. Your Guru. Just remember your Guru. You should not remember first the protector, then the Guru. Then look, you will not be disturbed by demons or bad companies. Yeah, it is said in the sutra, because of your proper reliance on the spiritual guide, your merit greatly increase. Owing to this increase, you will not be bothered by demons and in bad companies. It's so important to increase, your merit, your positive karma. So that's when you have a difficulties, just remember the Guru. That means certainly you increase your merit, and then nobody harm you, nobody bother you. Guru. And I should not think that Guru is separate than the Buddhas. The Guru is separate than the Bodhisattva. Guru is separate than the Dharma protector. You should think Guru is everything. Guru is oneness. Because we have a coffee, right? 3 in 1. 3 in 1. There was sugar, coffee, then what? Creams, 3 in 1, 3 in 1. We should think 5 in 1. Buddha, Bodhisattva, protector, 5 in 1, that's Gurus. And also, sometimes we think, he or she is not really Guru, he or she is not really Buddha, I don't have to think they look like a Buddha. Yeah, of course, we always think, he or she is not really Buddha. Why I have to accept, he or she look like a Buddha? Because if you are able to think this way, you can have a beneficial. You're not going to lose anything. Just you can have only benefit. You're not going to lose anything. So in the Lamrim Chenmo said, everybody wants, nobody wants lose. Everybody wants perfect benefit. Nobody wants lose. Everybody wants benefit. That means if you are able to think the Guru is real Buddha, then you can have only benefit. Not going to lose anything. If you think the Guru is not really Buddha, then you're going to have a lot of lose. Nothing will benefit. That's why Buddha Shakyamuni mentioned very, very clearly in the sutras, we never know the holy being, we never know where is the holy being, who is the holy being. We never know where is the holy being, who is the holy being. The holy beings are remains, very ordinary level. We always be very careful. These look like the fire, the fire covered by ordinary dust. We think it's just dust. We walk on this, it's going to burn us. Because that's why the holy being always demands always appear very ordinary person. Right? For example, as a Tibetan people, we really believe, we really accept His Holiness Dalai Lama is the reincarnation of our Lord Geshela. He's real our Lord Geshela. But he appeared, we can see he's very ordinary monk. We cannot see he has 1,000 arms, 1,000 eyes, forehead. No, he's just ordinary person. Also, we have a lot of story about Buddha Shakyamuni. But in his lifetime, he was born in an ordinary person family. When he was young, he has a lot of problems, a lot of argument with his brother, mother and parents, and he married as an ordinary person. Then he left the family, and he practiced and he achieved Buddhahood. But he just remains as a very ordinary being. But in history, we can see he has a lot of superpower and did that and that, we are not sure. But even though he showed extraordinary power, it shows to the people who have ability. So we should think that my guru, who you are your guru, you should think, yes, the guru is manifestation of Buddhas. He is a real Buddha. He manifests as an ordinary person. First, you should have a daily conviction about your gurus. Then, you have a lot of practices. And so every day you must reflect all the practices, rely on the master, develop the faith of trust guru, then developing renunciation and bodhicitta and all that, just reflect. But you must emphasize one particular practice. Otherwise, if every day you just reflect all the practices, and end of the life, you're not going to have any kind of progress in your practice. The first day, first few months, you just think about relying on a guru. Should develop, cultivate, pure faith towards your guru. Then, next, when you think about, yes, I'm so fortunate as a guru, then think about, I'm so lucky to have a human life. I'm so happy, so lucky to be a human being. Because many bodhisattvas always wish to born in this planet. Okay, we have 4 continents, eastern continent, southwest, we are in the southern continents. But the rest of 3 other continents has not lot of problems, not lot of sufferings. That they have very little chance to develop renunciation, develop bodhicitta. In southern continents, we can see a lot of sufferings, lot of problems. So we can see the problem right now. Due to the problems, due to seeing the suffering, then we are able to develop renunciation. We are able to develop great compassion. The southern continent is very important for the practitioner. Even though the northern continent, even though they don't have a chance to hear kind of the bad news, always have a good news, very pleasant, very happy. They don't have a really kind of physical suffering, mental suffering. Then if somebody is going to teach them renunciation, they don't know what does mean renunciation, they don't know what does mean suffering. So for us, very easy to understand suffering, very easy to understand compassion, and also very easy to develop compassion. And also, the desired realm is more superior than the, form realm is more superior than the human being. But even though they don't have a chance to practice Dharma, before they, pass away, just 1 week before, then they have a 3 indication. Yes, I'm going to die after 1 week. After I death, I'm going to reborn there. They can see 2. The third one, they have a lot of, kind of bad smell, all the jewelry become very old. And just 1 week, they have kind of unbearable. They cannot bear unbearable suffering. But it's too late. So that's basically, and the form realm, before they pass away, 1 week before, they can see, they understand, yes, I'm going to die after 1 week. After I dead, I'm going to reborn in the hell, in an animal realm or human realm. Then all the, kind of the place or things become very old. So every good body going to abandon. Even though they are very superior, more superior than the desert realm, but they don't have any chance to practice Lamrim renunciation. So we are very fortunate. Born as a human being, we have a human life, we have a knowledge, we have a intelligence. So we have a time to study Dharma, we have a time to find a teacher, and also we have a time for practice. So as of course, we must have a job. We have to do something for in order to survive. But we shouldn't give all time for only this life. After you come back from your job, office, where you have a job, after you come back from home, just take a shower, have a tea or coffee, and just read Lamrim books, just practice as much as you can. And before you go to bed, and also just reflect all the practices. When you get up in the morning, first you think, yes, I'm very fortunate, I have a human life, I should not waste the time. I should not waste the human life. I must achieve something in my life. Okay? Then, if you have this kind of motivation when you get up in the morning, the whole day, have an influence of the thought. Then, of course, when you are in office, sometimes you have an argument, and somebody going to say a very bad thing about you, somebody going to praise you. If somebody praise you, shouldn't be very happy. Just think, yes, it's good. If somebody argue about you, says so many bad things about you, to say, it's okay, way of life. Shouldn't be very upset. Just be happy all the time and practice as much as you can. Otherwise, you never know. Look at today, the condition in Singapore will look nice. Not a lot of problems, some problem here and there, not a lot of problems. We never know what will happen tomorrow. If we have a kind of very strong earthquake, Singapore is going to collapse within 1 day. So, then we're going to die. We don't prepare anything about next life. So, practice as much as you can. So, not disturbing demons and the bad company. Demons here refer to the inner kind of, the negative thoughts, afflictions, also spiritual thing, poison. So actually, why, we are not happy? Even though we should think I have everything, right? Why we are not happy? We have a house, we have a food, we have a clothes, we have everything, even we are not happy. Even though the richest family in Singapore, they have more than enough, but I don't think they are happy. If you ask them why you are not happy, they have a lot of anxiety, they have a lot of worry, they have a lot of scare, they have a lot of doubt. That means they are not happy because they have a lot of demons in us. A lot of attachment, ego, desire, doubt, worry, anxiety, depression, everything in it. So those are the real kind of enemy. Those are the real demons. So that's why you look at Shantideva said, if you really want to, destroy all the enemy, I don't think you can destroy all the enemy. First, you must destroy your anger enemy. That means it's not like you destroy all the enemies. Also, you cannot cover by leather, right? All the planets, there is a lot of sting. We cannot cover, right? We cannot cover by leather. The planet is so huge. So what we need to do? We must buy the good shoes. No problem. You can walk anywhere. But that's my first time. We need to reduce the anger. If you are able to reduce anger, then there is no enemy. There is no enemy. Nobody is going to be your enemy. Reduce your anger. If you are able to reduce desire, then you are very happy with whatever you have. If you are not able to reduce your desire, even though you have so many things, you never feel, I have everything. So, the demons is referred to the inner demons, which is, the three poisons, all the afflicted emotions. They are the real demons. If you have no any inner demons, inner enemies, there's no external enemies. And bad company too. So bad company, we say, Tibetans say dicto, like the negative friends. Dicto, negative friends, bad company. That's why Ungda Rinpoche said, the negative friends, the demon's friend never appear never appear with the horrors. Right? The bad company, the bad friends, we call dicto, dicto like negative friends, never appear as having the horrors. They always appear around you with the genuine friends. Look like very genuine. Oh, you are so good, you have, and finally we got a lot of influence from the friends. Finally, that means, we going to control by the bad friends. So if you are able to control your inner, demons, then you're not going to have any bad company. So as a Buddhist practitioner, of course, we have argue with families, brothers, sisters, friends, co-workers, neighbors, is very common. When you have an argument, when you have a fight with someone, you should not think he or she is my enemy. Okay, never think he or she is my enemy. Never fall. This person is bad, that person is good. Just think everybody is good. If someone was bad yesterday, but still today he or she is good. So we never think I have a bad company. We never think I have a bad friends. If you think I have a bad friend, then maybe you have a sense of hatred, sense of anger. Okay, you should not think this way. And also, on other ways, somebody argue about with you, you should think is good. And he or she is teaching you lesson. That's why Shantideva says, my enemy is my best teacher. My enemy is my best teacher. So without enemy, how we can practice, forbearance? How we can practice patience? So bad company refer to the inner, the bad company. Then it next one very easy. You will automatically put a stop to all delusion and misdeeds. So, okay, here what does mean delusion? We always talking about delusion, right? Delusion. Okay, what does mean delusion? What is the difference between delusion and illusion? illusion?
Illusion is you see something, you think it's real, but it's not. Illusion is you sort of want something for yourself, but it's not.
For example, the delusion. Also, we can say everything is illusion. Everything is delusion too. We can say it's okay to say everything is illusion. Everything is delusion. Illusion is come from the what do we call the magic, magician. For example, magician produce a horse in front of us. There's a magician. We don't know the person is a magician. He just produced a horse in front of us. So we're going to be very scared, right? We're scared, or we're going to have a very sense of happy. If he produce big snake in front of us, we're going to scare. We're very scared. We have a sense of scare. The scare arising from what? From the snake. The snake is not red snake. It's kind of illusion from the magician. And then somebody produce, we are 7 people here. If he produce 7 pieces of diamond, we have this cow. He feels so happy. He's real happy. But it's not real diamond. It's kind of illusion. Because it's produced by the magician. That means everything is look like an illusion too. What thing the magician needs in order to produce kind of illusion? There is a substance, and he need to recite kind of some mantra. Top of them, the person who see the illusion horse, they have to twist their mind, make it kind of pollute it. They have to pollute it our vision. Yeah, pollute it. Kind of how we can say, somebody just have a one pen like this, we can see two. It's seen because our vision. So we don't know, there's substance, he recites some mantra, that at the same time our eyes consciousness can become kind of different than before. Then we are able to see the horse, the diamond and the snake. And if we think very closely, then we're going to understand, yes, it's not a real snake. It is a magician's snake. I don't have to scare. It's not really a demon. I don't have to be happy. It's an illusion. That means everything around us is totally look like illusion as well as a delusion. It's illusion because in the reality, the things around you is changing minute by minute. But we don't think it's changing. We think it's not changing. It's same yesterday and today. It's same will be the same as tomorrow. In the reality, is not the same. So everything is delusion. And also see, you can think when you are really happy, everything is okay with you. You can see everybody very nice. Everybody is good. When you happen something in your mind, then you can see everything is very strange. It means no good. Everything look like your enemy. Everything is changing minute by minute. 1 minute, everybody your enemy. 2nd minute, everybody is your friends. It's happened because in your mind. In the reality, the person is same. This means illusion. Delusion is very similar meaning. Here, delusion is related to the afflictive emotions. Afflictive. Afflictions. Delusion. That means all the the afflictive emotions are delusion. For example, attachment. It's very interesting. For example, yesterday I saw fresh Chinese restaurant, fresh food, fresh, everything is fresh. Fish fresh, snake fresh, everything is fresh. And the chef, just catch a fish from the pot, just hold by hand, clean everything, and cut the heart, and hold the whole hand and or the head, and fry in the hot oil. It's fresh food. They put in the plate in middle of the family. Everybody eating the fish by the chopstick. That fish still looking like this, open, close, fresh. Then they thought it's very fresh, very good. That moment the people are totally, deluded. Their minds totally polluted by attachment and desire. How can they can eat? Then they think so tasty, so good. That means their mind is totally, deluded by attachment and desire. That moment the family can think, oh, it's so beautiful, so nice. This is in the attachment, is delusion. The anger also, when anger is also very, hatred and anger is very interesting. Everybody have experience. Because, we always have a problem with our friends and family. We don't have a problem with the, strangers or the new people who live around you. We always have a fighting, we always have argument with just around us. But we don't have not more than 100 people around you. When you have really, always give something to your friends, your family, your brother or sister or relative or son or neighbors, they always please you. They always give you a lot of, praise. Oh, you're so good, so nice. You are really best friend for them. The next month you stop to give things to them. They think, oh, he is very strange. After a few days, then you become enemy. Then, after 1 month, and you start to give food and money and clothes and something, then they praise you, except your friends. That means the hatred, opposite of hatred is love, is also changing based on the conditions. That means all the negative emotions are delusion, a mistake. That means if you rely on your master, then master give you the correct instruction. If you put all the instruction into practice, then all the delusion going to be lesser and lesser. At the same time, also misdeed also going to stop. Misdeed rests based on afflicted emotions, right? Because the misdeed, the bad action, arises based on the negative emotions. The next one, your insight and realization to the levels and the pulse will increase. I don't think we need a lot to explain this one. I think, when you read the page number 225, is explain all the history, how they achieve the realization, how they have a very unique experience, just have a pure stone faith towards the Guru. He's talking about the Brumdumba has a very pure Adisha, Milarepa has a very pure, faith towards Marba. It's mentioned all the masters. The next one, you will not be deprived of the virtues, spiritual guides in your future rebirths. So this is, I think, very important for us. Even though we met very holy, person in your life is not just enough only one lifetime. We wish to meet them again and again. Be our guru. And it teach Dharma for us, until we achieve Buddhahood. So that's why, one prayer in Tibetan we have, I wish, I never be separated my guru until I, become a Buddha. And I always wish to have a, practice with my guru. That means if you are able to see, stay closer to your guru, then automatically your practice will increase. Your faith or belief to increase when you just stay close to your guru. And at the same time, if you stay close to your guru all the times, also then you're going to start to see the faults, right? When you see the good qualities of your guru, you always please yourself. I'm so happy, I'm so lucky. I always see the good qualities of my guru. When you see some kind of, the faults, some bad action about your guru's bad action, then you just think, maybe yes, I saw it look like, but it's not true, because I cannot trust my five senses. I cannot trust myself. Then you just stop to see the faults. Just stop to think the faults. Only think the good qualities of the gurus. That's why in Tibetan say it's better you can get better blessing, stay away far away from the gurus. It's the saying, if you always stay with your gurus, then you can see a lot of kind of faults. They say it's better to sit far away from guru, then you always can see the good qualities. Then the next one, you will not fall into the lower realms. Yes. Okay, so we have another 10 minutes. So everybody going to remember the 8 advantages of love of Guru in the next class. And anybody has any question related to the Guru? Yes?
When you say guru, right? Is it a practitioner that we have to request this person to be our guru, or is, like, for example, I went to Dharamsala to listen to His Holiness. Is that considered, like, I have a lot of trust in him, I have a lot of faith in his teaching? Does that mean that he is my guru?
It depends on you. Yeah, it very much depends on you. That's why His Holiness always say the Shugden practitioner. I'm not say Shugden, the Shugden worshipper. Shugden worshipper. There's a kind of, so we have a lot of controversy. So His Holiness say, if you really have a kind of belief or faith towards me, you can come to my teaching. You just stay, listen my teaching as a teaching. If you don't have any faith and not any belief to me, you just stay there as a listening lecture, not the teaching. Lecture and teaching. So spiritual, he said, if you're going to attend my initiation, then you have to accept me as your guru. You must have a pure faith towards me. Initiation. So everybody, you're special. But in my life, I have not more than 5 gurus. One is, my root guru who started to teach me the Buddhist philosophy. There's another true guru also teach Buddhist philosophy. The initiation, most initiation teaching I received His Holiness Dalai Lama. And when I was in Gyude monastic teaching, this is the tradition. I have to receive the teaching from the Gyude abode. In my life, I don't have many gurus, just very few gurus. All of them, I accept them as my guru. Then I have a very kind of pure faith and belief towards them. For you, because you just went to Dharamsala with the group, somebody said, oh, you must go, it's very nice, very interesting, you just go, you attend. You just went for the teaching because people, kind of force you or give you some information, you just attend. But it depends on you. You can accept, he has a guru who is totally freedom. And also in the past, you already received new teachings, some teaching from that master, because you don't have to consider them as your guru. But you should think that those are your dharma friends, not as a guru, dharma friends, dharma brother, dharma sister, not a guru. Since today, if you're going to attend any teaching, first you think, I must go or not. Second, if you think, yes, I must go, second, then you must check the person has those qualities or not. Then you're going to find, yes, he or she has a good qualities. All the qualities are there. Then you just go attend the teaching, accept the person as your guru. If you still not sure, you just attend as a lecture. And just go and just listen what he would say, not necessarily accept a teacher. Once you accept, this is very serious. So until now, we don't learn the defining of the teachers. This is probably exception. Since today, you must think very carefully. Okay, you go, it's okay, you can attend as a lecture or as a teaching. Also, you can accept them as a dharma brother and sister, dharma friends, not as a guru. So, because it looks like, for example, you are a very serious ill person, so you go to see a doctor. So, if you go to see the doctor, you must accept, he's my doctor. You must eat the medicine which he give to you. If you don't go to eat the medicine, why you did see the doctor? So there's an order. Okay, I must go because it is important for me. If you are not sure it's important for me or not, you shouldn't go. You shouldn't go. And also in Tibetan tradition, we have two kinds of group. The practitioner, lay person or the ordained person, ordained or lay person. We have two groups. One group of practitioner, they just want to practice. They don't have a responsibility of preserving the lineages, preserving the teachings. For them, don't have to attend many teaching. They don't have to receive many teaching. They just attend teaching, which is very necessary, very important for them. Other group, they attend many teachings. They receive many teachings because they want to preserve the lineage, the tradition. So that's why for you, I don't think you're going to be kind of the lineage holder. I don't think you're going to be the kind of the teaching holders. So you really don't need a lot of teachings. You must study Lamrims, try to understand the meaning, just practice the Lamrim. This is enough. Otherwise, you attend many teaching, put in practice, then it's not make sense. Okay, so we could stop here. The next class on the, I think, Saturday, right? Saturday will be the last class until Chinese New Year. So how many you have this Lamrim teaching? Okay. Yeah, I think this also is available in the online. You just read in the online. Like that, Tsongkapa.
Actually, three of us, we are also learning Lamrim within another society.
Oh, that's good. So
we are using these texts.
Yeah, that's good. Then I don't know where you study.
Different stages. I'm at the
Karma.
I don't know.
Meditation.
Second round already. Because it's one round after another round. Just continue learning and learning.
Yeah, that's good. So right now, we are studying about the master qualities. We just read little bit about the master guru qualities. It's very nice. Yeah, it's good. You can attend, but make sure shouldn't waste your time. Attend the class, try to understand as much as you can, and when come back, try to put into practice as much as you can. Thank you. Yeah.